Well, good evening, everyone. It is obviously Tuesday because here we are again at Business Owners Smashing It Online. For those that don't know me, my name is Nick Cree. I'm your host for this evening. And we've got the incredible Julia Zilke sort of in the corner, in the wings, waiting to be introduced. So looking forward to hearing from her tonight. So maybe just give a wave out there, Julia, just to let everyone know that you're in around somewhere. And we'll come and introduce you shortly. So, yes, those that haven't been long to Business Owners Smashing It Online, this is for business owners, entrepreneurs, people with an entrepreneurial seizure, sort of looking for something to do with their life. Maybe you want to quit your job, sort of sack the boss, go and even work for an even worse boss, the one you see in the mirror. So it is a lot of fun, and there's some great opportunities, and we really focus in on some of the tech online strategies and things that make it easier for you in business, save money, and also to make more money. So let's see who's in the room tonight before everyone arrives. So love you to introduce yourself. Now, this is all optional, this part here. So, but if you are able to introduce yourself, tell us what your business is and why you're here tonight. What was it that brought you along tonight? So name, business, and what brought you along tonight. Who's going to kick us off tonight? Hey, Ray, how are you going?
I'm freezing, okay.
You're down the very bottom end of the South Island, which is where the coldest part of the world, I think, isn't it?
Almost, okay. Hey, right away, I'm here in New Zealand, caravanning around the country. Wow. And I'm here to learn more about some tips and tricks that come up from all you good folk. It's really cool. And I work as a promoter for New Skin Enterprises, where it's all about prevention's better than the cure. Okay, and that's it from him.
Excellent. Good to have you here, Ray. All right. Who else we got there? Looks like, well, it looks like Alan Hopgood, but it's someone else waving there.
Two-headed monster. Got no sound, Alan.
Oh, no sound coming through. So maybe your microphone is not working. You're not muted. Try again. Oh, still no sound. You'll have to do it in hand signals. So maybe have a play around and see whether you can get that microphone working. I think it possibly might be a microphone setting there. All right, who else we got here? Paul, have we? How are you, Paul?
Good, mate. Good. Yeah, so guys, my name's Paul Sheaf from Paul's Productions, creating engaging video content for business. Put simpler, I shoot people with a Canon. Website videos, which I talked about last week, and if you missed it, boom, boom, bad luck. No, it's not. Nick's got a recording. So yeah, video is the most engaging medium you can use to get your message out there. And that's me, and it's what I do. I'm based in the southern suburbs of Sydney, but I can shoot you no matter where you are because Qantas is my friend.
Excellent, excellent. And what brings you along here tonight, apart from hanging out with these good people?
I have found over the last few weeks that this is a great place to be on Tuesday nights. There's so many things to learn. And given that I didn't get kicked out on the first couple of nights, you even let me speak last time. So it's doubly a good place to hang out on Tuesday nights. Meet some great new contacts and learn some new tricks.
Excellent. Oh, well, always good to have you along here, Paul. And yes, we didn't kick you out because you're offering so much value and we had you back again. So thanks for that as well. So all right, who else? Who else we got here? Hey, Peter, how are you? Haven't seen you for a wee while, sort of over there in Thailand.
Hi, Nick. My apologies. Hello, everybody. I've been missing in action lately. My sincere apologies. I work with online solopreneurs. I help them to grow their business by creating memorable, trust-based experiences with them. The reason I'm here today is because I'm looking forward to hearing what Julia's got to say when it comes to getting more customers quickly, because we all would love to know that. And Paul Sheaf, I love that comment of yours, shooting people with a Canon. I reckon that's a great tagline. Okay, thank you, Nick.
You know what, Peter? I shoot them with my Canon, whether they are dead or alive.
So thank you, Nick, and my apologies once again for my absence recently, but I've been busy with workshops, sorry.
Yes, indeed. I hope that's all gone well as well, and it's good to see you back again.
Nice to meet you, Peter.
You too. Thank you. Thank you, Nick.
All right, and we got waving away there. We've got Fred. How are you, Fred?
Yeah, great, Nick. Good to see you again. I always enjoy these rooms. The information you give out freely is amazing. So that's the reason I'm here, because I just love your vibe and love the rooms. And I run a digital agency, so if anybody needs help with their online stuff, just reach out in the chat and we can have a chat.
So, good to have you here again, Fred. It was a good presence here. All right. How'd you go with your microphone there, Alan? No go, eh? Oh, there you go. You're totally mute. Well, it's good to have you both here anyway. So there you go. All right. So we've probably got time for maybe one or two more. So who else is around that wants to come and say hello? And then we'll get straight into it.
Yes, I'm happy to say hello. Hello.
Hey, Aldrin.
Good to be back here again. I love these Tuesday night events. Whenever I can get on, I hop on. I'm Aldrin Alternate, known as the Media Queen. What I do is I help people get their message to the masses using online and offline media. Very passionate about inspiring more truth and good news in the world to help decrease depression and suicide rates and lift the energy on the planet. And I am here to network, to learn some new things. I love your tech tools too. Nick, I always learn something from that. And it will be an early night for me because I'm speaking at KBN Kenmore tomorrow morning about how to get publicity. So it won't be too late for me after this tonight. But great to be back with so many amazing people. Thank you.
Fantastic. Excellent. Always good to have you along here, Aldrin. And look at that. Both you and Janine are putting your hands up like good school kids. So that's awesome. So we'll move over to Janine, since she's got her hand up as well too.
Always trying to do the right thing here, Nick, you know me. Guys, my name's Janine Fraser. I run a business named Beyond Business Consultants, and primarily I'm a virtual assistant, and I dabble in the field of systems, processes and automations. So bit of a holistic view on how you deal with your business and saving you time and money in the end. That's me.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, here we are. This is Business Owners Smashing Online. For those that have just arrived, my name's Nick Cree. I'm your host for this evening, and it's all about business, doing it online, and some of the cool online tools and strategies and things that are really going to help. So we do have a bit of an agenda tonight as well too. If I can flick over to the right screen, here we go. So if you're expecting to be at Business Owners Smashing It Online, you're in the right place. If you weren't, well, welcome anyway. So we do have an agenda, as I said, and it is, we have some, here we go, jumping ahead, have some cool online tools to share with you at the start. Then we've got Julia coming on with the main presentation, and she's going to be talking about how to find more leads and convert more clients. There will definitely be time for questions and answers. I'll leave it up to Julia to work out whether that's during the presentation or afterwards, or however that works. It's, so she'll let you know. There is a prize draw at the end as well, so it's well worth sticking around for. And as usual, that will be drawn at the end. You need to be in the room to win it. And if you disappear a little bit early and we draw your name out, then it goes back into the draw and we draw it again. Then we'll sort of talk about the next event before we close off the evening. All right. So what I'd like you to do now, if you can, is share on social media. So whether that be Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, Snapchat, Instagram, whatever's your social media platform of choice, go and check in. There's a couple of reasons why we do that. One is to obviously spread the word of this event a little bit further, and to remind those that have registered that forgot to turn up tonight. Sometimes it appears in their feed and they remember that this is on. The other reason, which is more important, is it helps to build your digital profile, so that as people are checking out your sort of profile or stalking you around the web, they get to see some of the things that you attend, your professional development, and sometimes that's just enough to tip them over to contact you rather than your competitors. So if you're on Facebook, then you just tap on what's on your mind. The other platforms are fairly similar, so it's where you actually would create a post. On Facebook, it's What's on Your Mind. You'll have a screen or a menu pop up from the bottom. One of those items is check in. And then you'll see another screen, which will have probably a whole lot of places around close to you. If you don't see business owners smashing it online, tap it into search up the top and it'll appear. If you then tap on it, and then you can add a comment, tag me in, tag Julia in. If there's a friend that you think would benefit from this, tag them in as well too. Or if you know someone that was thought they were going to be here tonight and haven't turned up, you might want to tag them in just to remind them as well. Feel free to take a photo of the screen if you like, and of all these beautiful people that are here, and add that on as well too. All right. So let's jump to some of our cool online tools and see what we have in store for us today. So I am going to jump out of the full screen and we'll jump to the first one. All right, well, the first one that I've got here is, this one's quite an interesting one. It's really how to find anyone's email and phone number. Have you ever been, had contact with someone, or you've met someone, or you've been introduced to someone somewhere, somehow, somewhere, and you want to shoot them an email or a phone number, maybe you've lost their business card, then you've got this platform here called contactout.com. And it is a Chrome extension, so you can add it to Chrome. And whenever you're on a web page of an organization, it will then give you the option to search for people in that organization. Works on LinkedIn as well too, and you can find them there on LinkedIn. So there is a free level of this, and there's obviously a paid level as well. I think the free level gives you 40 connections a month, and then the paid one gives you a whole lot more. So there's a number of apps in the marketplace that do it. Contact Out says that they're the best. So, and of course they are. So that's why we've got them in our apps and tools here today. So have a look at it. As I say, there's a free version. You can just install the Chrome extension by clicking that Get the Chrome extension. That'll open up in your in a browser there, and you simply just click the Add to Chrome, Add extension, and you will see it come up on the top right hand. So, well, depending on whether you're Windows or Mac, it'll come up on the on your screen as well. And you're wanting to have people find you, then you join as a professional. You can list your services and the types of areas that you want to work in. And you'll also get people that will contact you on the platform. Or if you are a consumer or you're looking for services, outsourced services, then you can join as an ordinary person, and then you can go and search for the services that you need. So if we jump down to the pricing, we won't go into it too much because we do have a speaker that is coming next week, and she's going to be talking about this platform. So it is a really interesting platform. She got booked out in the space of, I think, a week or so when she started using this platform. So it is it seems to be a very successful and very sort of good way of getting new business if you're looking for new business. So that one is called bark.com. As I say, we'll be talking about that next week when we have our speaker on next week. All right, next one is SMSit.ai. So this deal here is quite an interesting one in that it's also on this side here, which is AppSumo. So I'll come back to that in a minute. But what this platform is it is an SMS platform. It allows you to market out to people by text messaging. It is two-way text messaging too. So you can text out, people can text you into the platform, and you can have a conversation going both ways. So traditionally they have been sort of moderate to expensive platforms to use, but this particular one is you've got to pay for obviously each text message that goes out, which is something like 0.04 cents or around about that sort of order there, which is normal in terms of SMS messaging. Does integrate with your CRMs too, so you can initiate your SMS messages from your CRM. So not all CRMs, but there's a lot there that are supported. So you can set up campaigns and workflows in your CRM so that you can have messages going out in bulk. That can be for a program you're running, could be a promotion you're running. It could be asking for reviews. You might have a process set up to get, say, Google or Facebook reviews that, once people finish. So just by tagging customers in your CRM, then that will connect to SMSit.ai, and it will send out an SMS message. So well worth looking at. If you do, so the URL for that is SMSit.ai. But if you also go to appsumo.com and search for SMS.it decentralized, then they have a one-time deal. So you only have to pay for it once. So if we scroll down to the deal here, you can see that it'll cost you for the basic plan $79, and that's it. You don't have to pay for it again. You still have to pay for your SMS messages, but you're not paying for the platform. It's one price for the platform. And they've got two other tiers. Even at $300, then that is for unlimited users, unlimited contacts, and that there is still a very good deal when you compare it to some of the other SMS platforms out there. So so I've included it because it is a lifetime deal. There is no monthly subscription for it. The only thing you are paying for are the text messages, and if you want it, it looks like it's got 4 hours and 37 minutes to go before this particular one expires. So have a look at it. You might want to have a play with it, in the try us for free button, just to have a look and see how it works. And then when you do buy it, well, let's have a look at the pricing. When you do buy it, hop over to AppSumo and get your license or your lifetime license from there. And that way you're not paying $199 a month or $25 a month for the lower plan. All right, so that is called SMSit.ai. Okay, next one I've got is BookABoss.com, and this is a booking engine. So some of you may have used I don't know, Google Calendar or Outlook Calendar for adding your bookings in. But if you want an automated way where you can have clients that book you, then BookABoss is a really good solution. They're a little different to some of the apps like Calendly and what's the other one? Appointee. There's a lot of calendars around, in that this one here is a booking engine, and it is all on one site, so that you can create landing pages for your bookings. And they do have templates in here for the type of business that you are. So what do we got? Here we go. Here's some of them here. So if you're sell digital products, you're looking for one-to-one appointments, group appointments, webinars, video meetings. They've even got memberships on here as well. So they've got a whole lot of different preset templates that you can use depending on your type of business. I know there's someone who's a real estate agent, so there you go, real estate viewings, you can book that. So you can have one-to-one bookings in here, or you can have multiple bookings in one slot. There you go. If you run a restaurant, you're going to have people use it to book in there. So it is a good solution. I know some people that are using this really love it and swear by it. And price-wise, it is also pretty good in terms of price. So if we jump across to the pricing of it, I think it's something like $7 a month for the basic plan. Let's see if this is going to make a liar of me or not. There we go, $7.50 a month. That's US, of course, so that's probably around about $10 New Zealand and Australian. But they've got 4 plans there. But even at $24 US a month, that's pretty much on par with some of those other engines, or just a little under as well too. So yeah, so well, if you're looking for something where you can have people book online, and whether it's just one-to-ones or group bookings, then this is definitely worth a look. Apart from the fact that I like the funky branding and website on this as well, that's pretty cool as well. So there you go, that's BookABoss.com. And the last one that I have for you is not an app or a tool, but it is a book. And because we're talking about, converting more clients and sales and tonight, then this is my favorite book of all time that I used when I was in direct sales, and it's called Influence: The Psychology of Persuasion, written by Robert Cialdini. And he wrote this book, interestingly enough, to stop people from being swindled by those door-to-door salespeople who would try all sorts of sneaky tactics on them to get them to say yes. So he bought it to help people to combat being sold to, but it's ended up being a textbook for people in sales on how to sell well, and to and interestingly enough, to sell with integrity and authenticity as well too. So it just had an interesting side effect, in terms of who's reading it, but it is well worth reading from two perspectives: one, to help you in your sales, but two, to help you when people are trying to sell you, and how to respond and to know what they're actually doing. It is a quick read. You can get it on Kindle, you can get it on Audible as well too, or you can get it the old-fashioned way, which is paperback, and you can read it with the light on, unlike me, which I read it with the light off on my iPhone. So there you go. There is a roundup of our cool online tools and apps for today. So any favorites there that you think will take you down that rabbit hole to either tonight or tomorrow, and help you avoid doing those things that you should be doing by actually having a look at some of these apps and tools? Just drop into chat which is your favorite one. Oh, look at that. Julia has just downloaded that book. Awesome. You're a bit like me. As soon as I see these books, I'll go and buy them. So what's your favorite one? Just drop it into chat, your favorite tool from tonight. All right. So we've got some votes there for book like a boss, SMS, Blab. What was Blab? Oh, Book Like a Boss. There we go. Excellent. Love it. Shorten it down just to make me think. So there we have Book Like a Boss. Oh, Bark. Yeah, Bark. I'm really interested in that. In fact, we've got as I say, next week's speaker is going to be talking about Bark, and she's used it really quite successfully over the past few weeks. So I, for one, am really looking forward to that there. Excellent. Book will download tonight. Excellent. So a few people there grabbing that book as well too. Awesome. All right. Well, that is our segment for the cool online tools and apps. If we'll post these up online as well too. So if you follow us on LinkedIn, or if you follow us in the group on Business Owners Smashing It Online. So on Facebook, there is a group there called Business Owners Smashing It Online. We post all of these apps into that group. So you can go there and the links will all be there. You can check them out, make a comment on them as well too. And if you do have any cool online tools and apps that you happen to like, well, let me know. So send a direct message through to me. I know some people do, or drop it into the group, Business Owners Smashing It Online group. So I'd love to hear more about it, because I can't be across everything, and often I do grab some of my ideas with some of the things that you shoot through to me.